When you goated, bro, you tell anybody else, listen, I ain't done yet.
You don't want to be the guy
yet.
that tells Messi that he's done.
Yeah.
You want Messi to just make that call himself. Are Messi and Ronaldo stopping other players from coming up through their respective international teams?
It's a tough question, but in my opinion, man, I think until those guys say they're done, I don't think any coach or national team could say they're done. I think also if you look at the striker position, starting with Ronaldo, there's not really much lethal strikers in Portugal. I mean, maybe if you put Leao up there, but he's not dribbling different gravy. But in finishing, I still would put Ronaldo over him. Gonzalo Holmes, class. I think he just broke 10 goals with PSG this year. Doesn't even start for PSG. I think Ronaldo, with the experience he brings, I think also the fact that he wants to get a couple World Cup goals and maybe even get a World Cup. It will be rough, but maybe even get a World Cup with Portugal before retirement. I think with that hunger, you keep Ronaldo. Messi, we saw what he was doing into Miami, bro. That goal where he broke that one guy, chipped it. He could play for a little longer. After I saw that, I'm like, I know he had injuries and stuff, but he could play for a little longer. I think those guys, like the legends of the game, arguably the two best that ever played the game, you don't tell them when to stop. I'm sorry if there's another striker or another midfielder who wants to come in and replace. Nah, take a seat, bro. These are legends. Let them retire the right way, you know?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I kind of like seeing the YNs come up, bro. I'm really hoping that Messi and Ronaldo let some younger generation players come up, because I think it's really difficult for guys who are like a Lautaro Martinez or a Gonzalo Ramos. Like, he scored a hat trick in the Euros, right? And they still benched him the next game for CR7 to play, and he was kind of invisible, bro. Like, I feel like for Portugal, they need a number 9 that's a little bit more mobile. And we know at 41, Ronaldo's not going to offer you any runs in behind. And I don't think Portugal need any help in the buildup. Like, bro, you have Bruno Fernandes, you have Bernardo Silva, you have some of the best technicians in world football. I think it's time to give an opportunity to the younger guys. But then it's also on Portugal. Like, when I see a Joao Felix or Gonzalo Ramos not starting at their clubs, I'm like, bro, this is your opportunity to come into the national team, take over the mantle, and you guys just aren't doing it. So then at the end of the day, you still got to give credit to Ronaldo, because bro, I seen the other day he scored a bicycle kick for Portugal, I believe. I know it wasn't the best competition, but even then, it's like, I like seeing the younger generation come up and take the mantle, but none of them are doing that right now.
That's a good point.
You can't really blame Portugal or Argentina for starting either Messi or Ronaldo, because there's just not anyone else that's really starring.
There's nobody that's really like beating down the door. That's like so obviously a better pick than those guys.
That's the thing. If there was like this like world-class striker from Portugal, it's like, yo, Ronaldo might, but there's nobody that's really like going crazy at the striker position that can, you know? So I could see why they would still start Ronaldo. But I think I agree with you as well. Like, I just personally believe, like,
when you goated, bro, you tell anybody else, listen,
bro.
I ain't done yet.
You don't want to be the guy that tells Messi that he's done. You want Messi to just make that. You want him to make that call.
Do you guys think that Messi has enough energy to replicate the World Cup that he had in 2022 to 2026?
No, not at all. But he's still gonna be good.
Yeah, I think so. But I think like that 22 World Cup, he did his job. He did what he had to do. Argentina's definitely gonna go for the double, like the two-peat, you know. But I think they all know as well, like Messi. You know, you could see it. He has more injuries more than usual.
He's getting older, man.
It was sad seeing him in Copa America crying in the final with a swollen ankle.
That's
you could kind of tell, it's hard seeing legends really be on the decline. But I think even with Messi gone in that game a little bit early, Argentina arguably looked better without him.
That's a good take.
That's
even Portugal, man, in that game, that game that they played in the Euros and Ronaldo got subbed out, Portugal looked better without him on the field at times, bro.
Yeah, but he was coaching, bro. He was coaching.
So it's like one of those things. It's like, obviously, you know, a guy like Ronaldo, you know, a guy like Messi, there's no way they're gonna stand being on the bench. Like, if you call up Ronaldo or Messi, you have to start them. That's one of the things. It's like, if you're gonna put them in the roster, they have to play.
Yeah.
So I think it's up to their managers at the time. I think Scaloni has found a perfect balance between Messi's importance and the importance of like the team itself.
Yeah.
And that's why they've been winning trophies and competing. Portugal have a great team, but how are they going to take that next step? How do they win a World Cup?
Yeah.
I think experience is very important in tournaments as well, though.
You need a mix.
Like, I just think like sometimes you need that guy who has that winning mentality. Don't get me wrong, Ronaldo's, I know it's Saudi league, but he got like 30 goals out there. It's not like he's not scoring, you know. I know it's the Saudi league, but
he's playing against plumbers and electricians.
But let's be real though.
It's still professional football. He's scoring, you know.
Let's be real though. Ronaldo in those knockout games in major tournaments, he does seem to disappear.
World Cup, Champions League, but World Cup.
No. In the Euros too.
In
the Euros too, he disappeared, bro. Against France, he was nowhere to be seen that game. It's like Upamecano just had that step that one step, 41 versus 25 is.
I know, bro.
You think
The hits, bro.
You think like when they plan for like the opposition, for example, because I'm thinking right now like Salah in big games always ghosts, right? Like just like if you think about it, like in Champions Leagues and the Carabao Cup this past weekend.
How many finals has he played?
I saw a stat where it was like he in like all the finals he's played, he only scored like once, and he's played like over like 7 or 8. Or
Yeah. Because I remember Champions League final against Real Madrid, Courtois had some great saves on him.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, that was the craziest game ever.
But the one against Tottenham when they played them in the final, I don't remember him doing anything.
Yeah, but my point to all that is like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like teams sometimes like, yo, who cares about everybody else? Just make sure we quiet this guy down.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes that might be the thing with Ronaldo. I might try to be helping him out.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. When it gets to those stages where it's like knockout games, in the Portugal kit, he's not always doing it. But I don't know, man. That hat trick against Spain in the World Cup, that's enough for me, bro.
Yeah. The way I see it is like this.
Yeah.
Knockout round, you're talking about Ronaldo playing after what, 3 60-minute games at the highest level. You get to like the 5th or 6th match.
You know what I'm thinking of?
It's natural. Nothing is beating Father Time, bro. Unless you're LeBron.
Unless you're LeBron.
Yeah.
Unless you're my GOAT, man.
Yeah.
You know what this reminded me of? This might be a crazy reference, but in Cars, when Lightning McQueen is getting passed by all the younger cars, that's Ronaldo.
The young gen,
Yeah.
Nah, but this is it. Like I think both retire in like 2 to 3 years.
They have to. Yeah. They're gonna do the World Cup, and then they're gonna.
Ronaldo's not retiring. If he gets like, let's say, like, I'm not even gonna say it. Let's say he has a really bad injury and he's out for like a year. Let's say he's not gonna retire. He's gonna wait until he gets like 1,000 goals. At least Ronaldo. He's like at 930 or something like that right now.
Yeah, I mean he can bag him in Saudi for another couple years. It's fine.
Now Ronaldo's gonna definitely get to a K.
Which is amazing.
Insane.
Yeah.
He won't stop until he does.
He won't stop because look, Pele got 1,000. He was playing all friendlies. Ronaldo's gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna do it for real. These are real stats. You could go back and look at all my goals, gang.
Exactly.
Pele's goals, bruh. I know he was scoring, but gang, there's a lot of missing footage, bruh.
Yeah.
I'm missing.
Yeah, Will Chamberlain did not score 100 points.
Where's the goals between 1960 and 1965, my brother? I'm not really seeing the 300 that you counted.
Lost in the archives, man. Everybody was at Woodstock or whatever. They were busy.
We gotta enjoy these guys. Yo, our childhood was based off Messi and Ronaldo.
Yeah.
I understand there might be players coming up, but if I could see them kick that ball into the last second they want to play, I'm gonna enjoy that.
I agree.
We gotta enjoy it, bro. They made our childhood, literally, bro.
No, they did. 100%. That's the same thing. Like I'm gonna be sad when LeBron retires.
Yeah,
absolutely.